You got at least, they say 2-4. Vicky changed that. Vicky tampered with that. And the pastor got a copy of it too. That's the thing about it. That's the thing,
Well, I
because they
don't
had to
see
have
it.
it
All
for.
I see is what they file per month. What's the current arrearage?
For October, November, December, it was 3,000, and then $50 a month in late fees, so it was $3,150. But now we're in January, and it would be another $1,050. So it would be $4,200 altogether right now.
Ms. Christ, you agree?
I do. Yes.
I do. Yes.
I have a little bit of money in my savings that I plan on giving Miss Riley.
All right, well, let's talk for a minute. Let's also calculate the court costs.
Okay.
We got a $55 filing fee and a service fee of $32.20. So the total is $87.20 at cost. Total through January would be $4,287.20. You might as well figure on adding another $1,000 for February before we get to where we get. So, all right, let me back up a minute. You intend to pay some here soon?
Yeah, I do. I reached out to DHS before we even had a court date. You know, I asked them if they could help me. They said the only way that they could help me is if I get a court date. I spoke to Miss Wessel and I told her, you know, like DHS said that they'll help me if we can get a court date.
Well, you've got a court date.
We got a court
So I
date.
want you to share this information with them.
I applied to DHS before the court date. They denied me because we didn't have a court date. I've applied 2 separate times, actually 3 now. They denied me 2 times for being in non-compliance for child support. I called the 1-800 child support number. They said that's an error in DHS's system and that they would email them. So then I called DHS and I told them exactly what child support had said and that they would be sending an email. They told me that SER forms are very, you know, like tricky. Once they get denied, you have to reapply. So I reapplied, immediately got denied again for being in non-compliance. So yesterday I spent all day doing the same thing. I spoke with DHS. They said that they are going to submit a ticket, like stating that there is an error in the system so that I don't get denied for being in non-compliance. Like I don't have any open child support cases.
All right, well, we had another lady this morning that had the same sort of issues.
Yeah,
but I'm
heard
going to
that.
continue this for a week to January 30th, 2026 at 11:05.
I'm trying
I
to
would
get
appreciate it
DHS.
if you could both be by Zoom. If we have to do this by telephone only, we'll do the best we can. Miss Wessel, let me tell you
Yes.
some things you need to know as a landlord. If we have a hearing next week on January 30th, I'm going to make a finding on how much the rent is, and I would give her 10 days to pay the rent, or she would be subject to being evicted. That would be on February the 9th. You don't have to evict her on February 9th. You have 56 days from that date to ask for the writ of eviction and another 56 days to serve it. So you can work with Ms. Grice to try to get caught up on this back rent. But Ms. Grice, you need to know that by the letter of the law, if you don't pay it, she can move to evict you. She's going to be $5,000 plus behind, and it's going to be very difficult for her to collect that. Same thing. She probably has someone that would like to rent this property, and so you need to stay in contact with your landlord.
Yes,
and but we'll address this further. Share this information with DHS that you're going to owe $5,287 plus 50 more
My plan, I had asked DHS to help me with the 3150, and then I can pay January's, and then I'll be able to pay February's and kind of get caught up. I just kind of need help with them paying the 3150.
All right, well, hopefully they can give you some. I
Yeah.
did see your form that you had filed for the assistance.
Yeah.
We'll see this. If we need to adjourn it again, we can, but right now I'll just leave it for that date.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, we're a little behind, but it could be terrible. Somebody's logged in as mommy. I know that's not their name. Who is logged in as mommy?
That would be my daughter.
Well, what's your name?
This is Randy and Patricia Winters.
All right.
We kind of tired, Judge. We worked all night.
Well, all right, we'll try to get through this.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm all right. It
I
is,
wish-
it's good to be somewhere.
Yes.
I was
Warm.
somewhere warm, but now I'm not. Well, let's take care of our 10 o'clock matter. The esteemed Brian Groen is here for Citibank versus Matthew Ritchie.
Can I get
He's
that in
just as
writing,
cold.
please? I like the esteemed part.
Okay. Well, he and his firm often represent Citibank in these matters. This is a claim for $3,599.12 plus cost. Plaintiff has filed a petition for summary disposition, and the defendant has failed to appear.
Your Honor, he did reach out to our office relatively recently ago and worked out a payment plan. And I've just
Okay.
checked the file and he did make that first payment. We emailed him a proposed consent judgment about, looks like 3 or 4 days ago, and we have not received that yet. But since it's so recent, I'm a little leery of going forward today. I would like to give Mr. Ritchie some additional time, and I'm thinking maybe also mailing him a copy of the proposed consent judgment.
And
So-
we had a flood yesterday and the courthouse was closed and we're still struggling with it. So how about if we just continue this to next Friday at 10?
I was thinking maybe a little bit longer than that, Your Honor.
All right, how
because I wanna
about,
mail him a
we'll do
copy
a
as
Monday.
well,
You often
so-
come on Mondays. How about if we continue this to February the 9th
That will work.
to 6 at 9:30 a.m. Expect to receive consent judgment.
So February the 9th at 9:30.
Yes. Defendant has made first payment. That should be enough to get that resolved.
Yep, I will get that out. Hopefully, we send him one, he can sign through, DocuSign. So I'm hoping he does that and we'll get that over to the court. If not, we'll address it at the next hearing.
All right, thank you. You always get to sit in on some landlord tenant cases, probably more than you care to know about, but thank you for your patience. Right now, we're only 18 minutes behind. It could be
You're
worse.
much better off than many courts I deal with, so you're not bad at all.
All right, we do try to start on the time allotted. All right, thank you. I'll see you next time.
Sounds good, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, now we've got Mr. John Bradshaw here on Quail Run Apartments versus Braden Hirschberger. File number is 252678. I think there was a previous case. This is a demand for non-payment of rent. Rent is $800 per month. The current arrearage is substantial, $58.60. I didn't know how he was served. Let me look. The defendant was personally served and he's not here. Mr. Bradshaw, what's your position here?
So, Your Honor, I also believe there was a second mailing, and the current amount due through the month of January is $6,610. That's $50 for the last 3 months in late fees. We did not ask for a money judgment. So if it pleases the court, I would request a default judgment stating further that the property has been kept fit for the particular purpose of rental property. And to the best of my knowledge, Mr. Harshberger is neither incompetent, a minor, or in the active military.
All right, so the rent
I'm sorry,
six
I forgot
months.
I'm sorry. Yes, the rent due through January, $6,610. There's $198.40 in court costs. So the total due through January, $6,808.40.
All right, defendant failed to appear, personal service, and second mailing. Maybe he figures just so far behind at this point, he may have to move. Anyway, subject to default, if you email me a judgment, I'll sign it.
We'll
The
do
date
that.
for the writ would be 10 days from today, which was February 9th.
Got it. I'll prepare that judgment and send it off to you.
All right, very good.
Also, I would like to say that I'm probably one of the rare people. I don't mind this weather. As long as it's
February.
sunny. As long as it's sunny, I'm good.
You know, I can identify with that. If it is sunny, you know, in Colorado, they deal with much cold weather and it's sunny and people are skiing and going about their business. The only problem is that it freezes pipes and that sorts of things, but which is what it did here.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But if it's cold, it's cold. We'll stay inside and we won't do much outdoors this weekend. I may watch people that are crazy enough to go out and ice fish in this weather, but I'm going to stay in the house. And I went to Lowry's bookstore and brought a couple books yesterday, so I'm in good shape.
All right.
All right, you'll email me that judgment. I'll see you next time. And I don't know if he's still there, but he's got till February 9th to vacate.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Your Honor. And
All right,
good
thank
to see you, Meg.
Thank you, John. For the record, I like the snow. I could do without the cold. I'm all about the snow, though.
Yeah, I like the snow too. I
Winter is winter. I guess we're in for a penny, in for a pound, and we live here. And
yeah,
if we didn't like it, we could move to Big Pine Key. So I guess we're all right.
The perfect winter for me is 25 degrees, snows every Friday night, sunny on the weekends, and then in March it turns to 60 or 70.
In terms of mud.
I was just gonna say, and green grass immediately.
There you go. All right. Take
Well,
care.
I've said
good
this
weekend,
a lot.
John.
I would enjoy Michigan fall very much if it was followed by Michigan spring.
Yep. There you go.
All right. I'll see you next time, Mr.
All right.
Bradshaw. Thank you.
God.
All right. Now we have a clunker next. We have Vicky DeMeyer versus Randy Winters and Patricia Winters. The Winters were here. I lost them. They've been up all night. Mr. Dutka is here on behalf of the plaintiff. I hope I didn't accidentally X them out here. Good morning, Mr. Dutka.
Good morning, Your Honor.
The judge calmly explained the numbers while the tenant tried to hold herself together. Thousands in unpaid rent, late fees piling up, and court costs added on top. The law was clear. 10 days to pay what's owed, or eviction could legally move forward. In that courtroom, emotions didn't change the math.
Yeah, they were here and I lost them. So let's see if they log back in. Now, they had indicated they had contacted Aiden Freeman at Legal Aid and he was going to be filing an appearance, but I don't believe I ever received an appearance from Legal Aid. Did you, Mr. Dutka?
No, sir. No contact as of this morning. Nothing on my email. Nothing on my telephone voicemail. I haven't gotten my regular mail as of today, but I'm assuming nothing.
Judge, that would probably be Adam Freeman, and I will
Okay.
look at our system. Although I guess I could be mistaken.
Well, they may be mistaken. As I said, they were here. And this matter was set for today at
Actually, 10:30, Your Honor. It's
10:30. So we're not there. We're actually ahead of schedule. We got caught up.
and I see Mr. DeMeyer isn't present yet either. So, and I know he was going to call in.
All right, let me take these couple files out here. Good morning. I'll be right back. I think they're back. I hate to even go out into my office. Sounds like a tarmac at O'Hare Airport out there. There's 50 blowers and boxes of junk all over the place, and it's relatively quiet and warm in here.
Was it just your office, Judge, or were there multiple offices that the pipe?
Mostly the district court office and the jury room and the probation department. The ceiling collapsed into the lower level, and it's bad down there. They're going to be moving in the courthouse move, so we're just going to move them sooner rather than later.
I'm glad it wasn't a targeted hit, I guess, even though that makes it bigger.
Oh, it was just an old aging infrastructure.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. DeMeyer is here. Have the Winters come back? Mr. and Mrs. Winters, are you there?
Let them know today was my son's death day. Wish they wouldn't.
All right, this is file number 252647LT. It's entitled Vicky and Randy DeMeyer versus, is it Randy?
Yes.
DeMeyer versus Randy Winters and Patricia Winters. This is a termination of tenancy case. We are here on January the 9th. The DeMeyers contend their house has been trashed and they wish the Winters to move. The Winters said that they had retained the services of legal aid, Adam Freeman. We've not received any appearance or any information from Adam Freeman. Rent was last paid in October of 2026 and none paid since. The lease ended December 4th, and the plaintiff simply wishes to terminate the tenancy. It isn't even just cause, it's just expiration of the lease. The Winters also contended they had contacted Fair Housing, and I haven't heard from them either. So, Mr. Dutka, what's the circumstance here?
Well, I think Your Honor put it in perspective. I think that's what we're basically moving forward with. This is the end of the lease, and it was decided before the end of the lease with the 30-day notice. It just wasn't going to be renewed by the DeMeyers. And I think they had an absolute right to do that. The lease ended. Defendants are still in possession, and I think plaintiffs are entitled to an absolute right to possession.
Mr. and Mrs. Winters, what's your position?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
Sir, we have two leases. I moved in December the 4th. I am aware of that. I got 2 weeks before court a notice to quit, and I felt that that wasn't enough time. And due to the circumstances, I have a lot of things going on. Today I'm shaking because I lost my son. This was the day that I buried my son. He's a United States veteran, and I wouldn't have think that they would have. They knew too, because he came to this house and he seen my son on my wall. My son been gone here. Oh my God.
All right, I can still hear you.
Oh my God. Could you just ignore that phone call? Because they trying to leave it alone.
All right. Well, they had asked you to move by December 4th and you didn't.
Yes.
And you're still there and they still want you to move. What's your position?
I came in here and I'm not a trashy woman. And it hurts me so bad for them to think of that, Your Honor. And the things that were said to me that is very, very hurtful. I have messages through my phone. I've reached out to Vicky. I've reached out to Mr. DeMeyer with Vicky's number. I have messages. No one contacted me. I've been without a dryer here. I bought a dryer because it went out. I work every day. I've been have to go to the laundromat or hang my clothes up because they don't want to come down here and do the stuff that they need to do. I don't ask them for nothing. I fixed this place up. Me and my military grandson that is a lieutenant now. Me and him fixed this place up. They couldn't even get in here for 12 years. And then now they got in here. They see what I have done. They can make money on it. It was told that last year, in June or July, that they were selling this place. Right after I got done with court with you, Vicky started bothering me and harassing me again. I had my family, which is another military person from from New York, came down here. I got my church family here. They had the officers come here. I feel like that is very disrespectful, and I just want apology. I'm asking for time to get out of here. We have 2 leases. That's why fair housing is involved. The police officers are aware. I showed them my proof, and we could go further with this if y'all want to, because I got all the proof, and I am not a nasty woman. I'm a clean woman. I got a cleaning job, honey.
Well, they aren't contending that you are. She said that. I
Very
think she blurted it out. All right, stop. They're simply saying, and one of the reasons is we want to sell the house. This happens a lot. The landlord has the house. They want to get out of the landlord-tenant business. Their health is failing. Other things are going on. They want to sell it. In order to sell it, they have to get the tenant out. They give you a notice to quit saying you got 30 days to move. You didn't move. So they asked you to move by December 4th. That didn't happen. So they filed this action. We have a hearing January 9th. I adjourn it 2 weeks from January 9th to January 23rd. You still haven't moved. And the law now says you have 10 days to move or you're subject to being evicted. So you get 10 days from today.
Your Honor, can I speak?
Yes.
Your Honor, we have 2 leases.
That's why fair housing is involved. Go ahead.
We have 2 leases. You know what I'm saying? My lease and her lease, because she moved in first. So she have her own lease, then I moved in. So I have a lease myself. I wouldn't like to go off my lease. They just can't forge and say, this is my lease. I have my own lease.
All right, well, let's take a look. Randy Winter's lease agreement is signed December 4th of 2024 for a 1-year lease. It's got your signature only on it.
No, my lease was for March the 31st.
It's 2-4.
That's what my lease is supposed to. Do you have a paper bag?
2-4.
The lease I have in front of me is one for you, which expires December 4th of 2024.
I got it.
And I have a lease for Patricia, which expires December 4th of 2024. There is 2 leases, but they both have the December 4th date.
No, I'm gonna go further, sir.
I have a lease.
I'm gonna show you the lease. I have proof. This man signed the lease after me.
I signed the lease after her.
Where's my coat?
Right there, your pocket, your keys on there.
Where?
In the room on the table.
Okay. I got the lease. I got proof.
We had a lease right here, sir. We don't have no other lease.
It's a lot.
She have her own lease. I have my own lease.
I agree with that. I've got 2 leases, but they don't both say December 4th.
I know, because she moved in before I did. Then I came in March and moved in.
Well, your lease was signed on.
This is why I'm going further with it.
I have a document. Yeah, I had the same one. I had the same.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it out. I have it right here. She switched it. That's why fair housing
Well,
is
I
in.
can't tell what day it was signed, but it ends on December 4th.
No, it's supposed to end in March.
You have this.
I have
Well,
it.
it isn't. It isn't. It says December 4th.
Well, I got Randy's. I got Randy's lease right here. Vicky forged that, and I will show you. I got Randy's handwriting and everything. I got 2 leases, 4 leases, 5 leases. She sent out different ones. I got the burden of proof in front of me. Please give me some time.
Say that again?
Please give me a little time to get it up.
She getting the lease up,
Please.
the right lease,
The lease that
All right.
Randy, when he moved in here, y'all cannot do that.
the lease that I signed, not the lease that she gave me. Don't say that she made up. The lease that I signed.
We went to court, and Judge Middleton should have the first lease that we had on the last one. But I'm looking through here. Hold up, I got it. I got it, baby. I got it. I really do. This is what the pastor said for us to keep, and I did it. Right here. Hold up. December 4th. Oh my God, they just give me a minute. I'm quickly. I gotta get there. Hold up, I got it. I need my glasses. Yeah. I got it. Here you go, Judge. Where you at? Judge?
I
You
didn't
see?
go anywhere. You're like a cat on a griddle back there.
Oh,
kitten on
I
a
move
griddle.
like that, sir. I move like that, sir. I got 19 grandchildren. I got to move like that.
All right, I
And
didn't.
4 of them is military. 4 of them is military, so I have to.
All
I
right,
have
well,
to move
so
like that.
what are you showing me?
I'm showing you Randy Winter's lease. Burden of
All
proof.
right,
No,
well,
This is Randy Winter's lease. This is what we got when Randy moved in
all
here.
right,
We
well,
got
what
10
is
leases in
it?
here.
When was it signed?
It was signed on. Hold up. We're at 1204. See, it's still coming up. There's that. That's not the one, baby. That's not the one. Get your lease out. You got to
Yeah,
help me.
that's December 4th.
This is December 4th. This is where she tricked. This is where she want to catch us up at. Please, Lord, help me. Here, hold up. Lord, help me. Here, come on. God knows. God don't bless no mess.
She said she tried everything: savings, assistance programs, endless phone calls. But the judge reminded her that once rent goes unpaid, the landlord has rights too. If the balance isn't cleared, eviction becomes unavoidable. This is how quickly life can change inside a courtroom.
Vicky changed
Both of
this.
your leases say December 4th.
No, they don't. No, they don't, sir. I will fight this. I will take this all the way. I will
All right,
go
well,
to.
you do
I
have
will
a
go to
right to
trial.
appeal it,
Yes, no,
but you have
I'm
10
going to
days to move
trial.
out or you're subject to being evicted.
No, give me
Your-
your
your
lease,
lease
Randy. They cannot do this. Or I'm gonna call the court. I'm gonna call the what's the name? They cannot do this. You got a lease that say 2-4. Vicky changed that. Vicky tampered with that. And the pastor got a copy of it too. That's the thing about it. That's the thing,
Well, I
because they
don't
had to
see
have
it.
it
All
for.
I see is what they filed. You can apply for an order of eviction after February the 9th.
Sir,
This
is
has
not
been going on
true.
for
This-
several months, several weeks.
No, they're
Your
trying to.
lease is
They're trying to say
expired.
that.
I don't have an escrow order. And both
gotta help
leases
me
were
find
signed
it.
with an expiration date of December.
Your Honor,
4th.
Your Honor, please don't do this. I have proof. Please don't do this. Give me time. I worked 3rd shift. Please give me time to get this lease out. She changed this. She forged this, and I could get her on this. I have burden of proof. She's done so many leases here to mess us up and to flip us. And we got the first lease that when we first went to court, you got it. It's in your what's the name?
All right, well,
I'll
hold it,
email.
hold it.
I'll email you.
All right, please sit down so we can discuss this. You're very agitated.
I'm very
And,
is because it's
you're,
not right.
stop.
It's they're lying.
Stop.
The blood
Stop.
of Jesus. The blood of Jesus.
All right. there's two leases signed by each of you. Both are signed December 4th. So if you contend that his was signed on a different date,
Yes.
then I guess I'll kick you out effective 10 days and we can fight about him. But his
Yes.
lease also says December 4th.
But
And the
that-
lease that you found also says December 4th. So you have 10 days to move or you're subject to being evicted. No money judgment is entered here. You can appeal this. I suspect you're not going to find a lease with a different date.
Yes, I
'Cause
am.
I think this is the lease.
God don't bless no mess.
And
I
they've been
believe in
trying to
God.
get you to move since early November. You're both working third shift. You need to move. You need to move or you're subject to being evicted.
Okay,
I will
I'll tell
send
you
you a
what,
copy of this order.
Your Honor, when I find this lease and I show you, all I want is an apology and that's it. And I want the Myers to know that I made their place the way it is because it was trash when I first came in here. If y'all give me, I will make sure that the carpets and everything and it's ready to go. If you're going to sell it, you sell it. If it's not, God knows. But y'all know
All right.
y'all not right. If
Well,
y'all
they
could
have
give me
10
until
days. They
February.
don't have to ask for the writ on the 10th day. They can give you up to 56 days to move, but no rent has been paid since October. So you're living there for free right
No,
now.
I'm not, Your Honor. I have proof.
Of what?
I have proof the last time I paid Vicky was November the 7th. And I went to the
All right,
bank.
well, this was filed on. All right, so you haven't paid any rent since November. So we're now
Because
January,
she said that she wants me out and she
December,
don't want any
January, and
money.
about to be February. The matter was filed with the court on December 9th. So some rent was paid. I don't know if that went to October. I think they said the last month that was paid was October. So, all right,
Your Honor,
yes.
this is right. This is it. It says 2/1/25. Baby, I can see. Here's the lease, sir. You can put me out. You sure can. But God ain't gonna put me out.
I'm not sure what you're showing me.
This is the right lease. This is the lease for Randy Winters. He was 53 years old when he signed this lease.
All right, well, Randy has an appeal. You don't. Your
Right.
lease expired December 4th.
I can leave, but you know what? I tell you what, ask the DeMeyers if I
Randy
do
moved
this.
in on 2/2/24.
Yes.
Randy paid a deposit of $480, gave Randy a different lease but the move out date was the same. He did move in on 2/2/24, but the lease he signed expires December 4th of 24.
He didn't
So-
sign that lease.
And
All
Your
right.
Honor, if I
No,
might
all
add,
right.
Your Honor, the paragraph she's showing the court gave Randy Winters until February 1st of 2025 to pay the security deposit. That's
And
what
we paid it.
showing. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so it wasn't the expiration date of the lease, it was the due date for the security deposit.
We paid it.
All right, Miss Winters, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.